Oh, so I forgot to mention something in my other video that I just recorded. The other day, I think it was last Thursday, maybe it was Wednesday, I don't know, whatever day it was. Time is just being weird. It's slow and fast at the same time. I don't quite understand it, but anyway, whatever day it was, I was having a lot of synchronicities with Todd. Like, I would see like 41, I would send it to him, and something that I would have just seen, he saw, or something he has in a video, I was just reading or typing that in another screen, or I don't remember exactly what was happening, but I was having a lot of those sort of synchronous events with Todd, so I was like in conversation with him all day long. And so I was out on I was out working, and on the way home, and I I hardly even believe it at this point, but on the way home I saw a ram just randomly on the side of the road. Not a car ram or truck ram. I'm talking like a sheep with horns male ram. And I was like, I've never seen one of those here. I've got to call Todd right now. And I called him, or I texted him, and I'm telling on myself for texting and driving, but whatever. I texted him and said, oh my gosh, call right now. And I was going to take a U-turn, and so he calls, and I answer the phone, and he's like, what's up, brother? I said, you're not gonna believe this. He's like, what's going on? What is it? And I get to about where it was that the ram was on the side of the road, and I was like, there was a ram on the side of the road. Can you believe that? He's like, no way. And I didn't know this actually, but he just so happens to work at a ram dealership. I don't know if he wants me to share that, but it's such a coincidence and a confirmation that I'm like, I gotta share it. So he works at a ram dealership, and I call him about seeing a ram on the side of the road. So I stay on the phone. I got mosquitoes flying everywhere. I stay on the phone with him on the way home, and there's one spot that I have to cross the railroad tracks going through my town all the time. And I get stopped by a train maybe like once or twice every couple of years, actually. It hardly ever happens to me for some reason. Seriously, sorry for the shaking camera, but there's so many mosquitoes. I'm about to go inside. But so I'm going through town. I see the railroad tracks. I'm thinking, you know, I never get caught by a train, but I bet you right now I'm gonna get caught by a train. Sure enough, like 25, 30 meters out, the lights start flashing and the arms start coming down. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I roll down the windows telling Todd, like, hey, you ought to hear what these trains do going through my town all the time. So I roll down the windows, because these trains around my town, they blast their horns all the way through town. So I got the windows rolled down. I'm on the phone, and he's like, what are you talking about? And then right as he's starting to say something, the train starts screaming, just blasting its horn right in the ear, right in the microphone. And I'm like, Jesus is coming. He's like, Jesus. I don't know. There's just so much that's been happening in the last like week and a half that I don't even know what to do. Anyway, I love you all. God bless.